You're tired of using separate spreadsheets to manage inventory levels, track sales forecasts, and figure out production schedules? This tool is for you. This Airtable production planner is designed to bring all those critical steps into one connected system. I built this for a client, so I'm going to kind of show you how it works and walk through it. This basically allows you to manage inventory levels, forecast your sales, schedule all your production, everything in here. It's really, really cool. So you can do this. This will work for lots of different types of industries, anything from the CPG industry, maybe the e-commerce brands, direct to consumer, maybe it's small scale manufacturing and assembly companies, maybe it's food and beverage companies, really anything that you're projecting and looking at the inventory. So let's walk through how this works. This is kind of just the main page. So this right here is the finished goods. So this is an editable thing. You can go in, you can actually edit, you can add in whatever type of finished goods that you have, and this is just your basically editable table. So you don't have to go in and use any spreadsheets. This is the entire app that you would use. Here's your raw materials. You go and you put in your raw materials, same thing, types whatever you need in there, and we can also customize, based on what your company has. Here's your sales forecast table. So in the sales forecast table, very similar to these tables, you can just go in and you could actually forecast it if you have this in there. But if you wanted to, add your forecast in here and actually look at it, there are 6-month views, you can add your forecast that way. There is a different form that comes up in a second. There it is. Okay, so you can add your forecast in if you wanted to do it with a form. It takes a little bit longer. I would almost do it that way. But then this shows you, each month that's coming up. It's pretty cool right here on their sales forecast. You can see that as well. The production schedule, this is just, you can add your product runs. You can add your product runs in here if you have a production schedule going on. Here is your finished good inventory forecast. It's going to forecast out 6 months, which is pretty cool. You click on that and you can see, the current month and the current stock, and you can see more information on that, which is really cool. Then right here, same type deal, your raw materials inventory forecast. Click on that. You can see, the current month and what the stock is going through. Then your PO plan. So this is pretty cool. Basically, you're going to run your PO plan. So once you go in and you update your finished goods, your raw materials, everything that you need in there, you're going to be able to just click a button and run. Here, let's actually update some stuff. So let's do, what do we want to do? Let's do raw materials. I guess I can change this to like 0. We'll make coffee. Okay. So right here, we're going to click run. So now it's running this PO plan. So basically it's going to take into account everything that we've put into the tables and the forecasts and the productions and all of the stuff. And it's going to run to see what do we need to order based on our sales and based on everything, which is pretty cool. Okay, so it looks like you're in. So you go into the PO plan right here and here. Cool. That coffee right there, because I had 0. I had changed it to 0, so you're going to see it right there, which is really cool. So this is based on other ones that we need to order as well, based on the sales inventory and everything that's coming out. So that's a script that runs in the background. So if you could see this being useful for you, I would love to talk. All right, thank you.